ask each one of y'all, damn it, if it was Mayor Daley's neighborhood, a Lori Lightfoot's neighborhood, a Donald Trump's neighborhood, a Emmanuel's neighborhood, and Obama's, the pictures, I had the pictures of them. Damn it, would the crime be going on? Would there be killing going on in Mayor Lightfoot's community and drugs being sold in Mayor Lightfoot's community and Donald Trump's and Emmanuel's community?
Where does she live?
I'm saying if this is being done to us on damn near on a daily basis, and they talk about how they love Chicago, but why is it not being done in their communities? And why would they do something about it?
Well, you know,
the mayor of Chicago and all, damn it, all of them. Go ahead.
Well, and Barack's neighborhood, there was a high crime rate around there in Hyde Park. So
that's right.
I mean, because he was living there, they were still going down on 55th and over there on 45th.
You don't think if it was murders and he was there?
They was murder. They was straight. They was killing the students from the University of Chicago. But I understand where you're coming from. And then on the flip side, I remember when Ron Emanuel's son got his cell phone stolen, and they caught the guy like that. They blanketed the city and found the guy, just like that.
You know, I'm putting y'all on the spot, and y'all ain't got to ask that if y'all don't want to. But I'm telling y'all, if it was their neighborhoods, they were selling drugs. I commit murders right next door to her. To them. The Obamas got killed. Emmanuel got killed. Lori Lightfoot got killed. Damn it, would these murders go unsolved? Would that go unsolved? Would it go unsolved?
I would think not. But
we pay them, brother.
But Bradley, I refuse to put their neighborhood on a pedestal over ours. Those neighborhoods receive more and better services than ours.
Is that right?
Those neighborhoods are no better than our neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
I come from Roseland.
Yeah.
And I hope to brag about Roseland before too long.
Yeah.
But Roseland does not receive the services that Lori Lightfoot's neighborhood.
And it's wrong.
And it deals with that double standard.
Well, I don't look at it as a double standard.
You don't?
No, because see, you have to look at it. I'm not talking about from a practical business standpoint.
Oh, talking about the dollar again.
That's the only thing that matters here. You let this dollar go down, and you think it's wild now, and you let this economy fall and it gets crazy like a depression. You wouldn't be able to walk the streets.
Okay.
So it is.
So I'm saying, so the economy is the main thing. The reason people come to America is one thing: the almighty dollar, that the Chinese call it the gold mountain, because they have an economy, and an average person with very little skills can become halfway prosperous other than being a pawn.
But then we do know about we know about the Chicago machine, and they do favoritism on other communities. When during the snow, remember the big snow, and they started looking at the streets all crowded and everything, and they went down Blandick Street, and it was clean. Yeah, it was clean. Now that's business. That's business. That's monkey business. That's what that is.
That's monkey business. But I'm talking about the main commerce that's been done in this. Like, for first thing, if you have a big snowstorm, the first thing that's going to happen is what? If the power went out in the city, what is the first thing that's going to be restored? Downtown and all the commercial centers, because they produce the damn money.
So Dr. Lee Warren.
That's all I'm talking about.
So Dr. Lee Warren, you're saying.
So I'm saying we're probably the last on the list.
But the small people are the ones that fund it to make it big like that. If no one goes downtown, they don't go downtown and spend money, then the light's gonna go off anyway.
You don't understand what I'm saying.
I get it.
You have to understand that it's where the money is gonna be done, where the money is being made, where the highest taxes are being paid. For instance, let's talk about. Let's do it this way.
I'm gonna ask you a question different way.
Listen,
okay?
on the Gold Coast, they have very little. They have very little crime down there, and they get the best police taxes because basically people pay. What do they pay down there? Mm-hmm. If they paying $60,000 and $70,000 a year in taxes versus somebody on the wait a minute, let me say this versus somebody that pays $3,000 on the south side or $4,000.
Right.
Well, who they gonna service first?
Right.
And who? Well, let me finish now.
Yeah.
Who do you think funds the political campaigns?
Sure, but it's done off the backs of poor people.
No, wait a minute.
Always have been. The history of this country.
Whoa, back up here. Because I know a lot of black politicians
Me too.
that worked in the city that did it for fundraising. They have a problem with blacks fundraising for them compared to what normally whites get.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying to you, if we look at this from a business standpoint and see, oh, this is basic economics. It has nothing to do with racism.
Right, it's economics.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's all I'm saying.
It's all about economics now.
Now for
No,
one,
we're going to cut you off.
It's good. I like it.
because we know the system itself, as far as being designed by the Holy Spirit, we know it's not fair in the system. We can just throw that out.
Fair is the place where they judge pigs.
I'm going to make it very, very personal.
Okay.
If Obama's daughter got murdered, Lori Lightfoot's daughter got murdered, Ron Emanuel's daughter, Donald Trump's son got murdered, do you think they would put forth an effort to find them? But when a poor man, a poor woman, they don't give a damn about us.
That's
There's
right.
women walking around here at night and their organs that are missing out. Would they put forth a concerted effort to find them? How come? And we pay their bills.
Yeah.
We pay their bills.
Right.
Can you comment on that?
Sure.
Both of y'all.
Sure. I mean, if any woman is accosted or killed or
That's
murdered,
bringing them families in the place, brother.
But the men should be outraged and to handle that. I don't need no mayor or anybody else to handle my business on what I got to do for the black woman.
Okay.
I don't need nobody to take care of that doggone business. So I don't look for them. And the thing is, they should go full tilt. Barack Obama, Emmanuel, Trump, all of them should go hard for their family and for their children. You would, I would, and these brothers up here
That's not
would.
what I'm saying. Okay, what I'm saying is, would they work hard like a
They
beaver,
would work
damn it,
harder.
to
They
find
would-
them?
they
If my
definitely-
poor little black child
They would
is
work
missing,
hard.
they wouldn't give a damn one way or the other.
No.
They would work. They listen. They're not. As far as the people of high esteem, they would have a bigger police effort than they would say for the average
in your
Hispanic
case,
or black.
yes.
Right.
Average Hispanic or black.
Right.
They would do it at their own rate. They wouldn't put no big effort to it like a major politician.
Right.
Because your alderman and your state representative, they feel they're better. That's what they feel, they're better. But go ahead, Grady.
Well, I take somewhat of an exception to that, but because I happen to know one that I'm championing right now, primarily because I know her.
Okay.
Okay, I know her. I said I came from Roseland. I come from the 34th Ward.
What's her name?
Carrie Austin.
Okay. Queen's sister. Oh,
All right,
go ahead.
Carrie Austin.
Okay, I know.
I covered her town hall meetings
Okay.
for the last 3 years.
Okay.
Okay? I watched her handle crowds that was hostile. She stood at that podium and let a lady disrespect her for 20 minutes and didn't move. The lady came back the next month and apologized. I've seen Carrie Austin under fire like that. I have seen what they have attempted to do in the 34th Ward.
But you say that the masses of politicians feel that they're better than the people that put them in office and they don't do nothing till come re-election time.
I cannot speak to them.
Okay. Go
I
ahead.
cannot speak to that, but I
Okay.
do know what Carrie Austin has been doing.
Okay.
Now, I'm disappointed with all of the black aldermen in the city of Chicago, primarily because what they are busting the aldermen for is fundamental baby stuff. If you can't keep track of your financial records, if you go to the damn boat and write a check on the boat from your political campaign, that's stupid.
That's right.
That's absolutely
Right.
stupid. Okay?
Okay.
But Carrie Austin didn't do that.
Okay.
Carrie Austin's been attempting to revive the 34th Ward and keep things going. Hopefully before we leave, I'll give you some more details.
Okay.
But again, for
You all want to hear the scoop, brother.
for all of the black politicians in Chicago. And I don't know why it is. I don't know who's drinking the water in the 20th Ward.
Kool-Aid.
Seems like the last 3 aldermen from the 20th Ward is going to jail for the same dumb thing. Okay? And I'm disappointed about that.
That's lack of integrity.
This is a live show. If y'all
absolutely right.
please call in with your
absolutely
telephone calls. You know what? This is a question that I would like to pose to all of y'all. How in the hell can a young boy jump on a freight train and know what train to get into and know that it's loaded with guns and have his guns being distributed to the African American community? How? How? I'm asking y'all to help me understand it.
There's this young fella, he told me, he said, Mr. Willis, he said, I can get you a crate of firearms, any kind you want. He said, and I'll sell it for you because it's you for $120. He said, but they sell them for $400. I said, any kind of firearm? He said, any kind you want.
Yes,
for
sir.
$120. I said, what?
CIA.
Have access to that type of firepower, a crate. So, what do you, it ain't rocket science, they don't make them. So, but.
Okay. You want to comment on that?
Well, that's obvious.
Yeah.
If you read the history of Freeway Ricky, how did all the dope and crack get here in the city? Freeway Ricky's and out in L.A., he told him, he said, listen, the CIA bought the stuff in and told him to sell it.
Sure.
So, I mean, you
that's
talking
CIA.
about some guns. That stuff big going on.
Right.
I ain't listening to that stuff.
Oliver North and the Contras.
Yeah, the Contras. Look,
Yeah.
they've been bringing drugs in here.
Yeah.
What the hell's
Damn
going on?
Yeah.
He just got busted.
We need more conversations like this.
Yeah.
The people need to hear more conversations like this. They need to hear more.
Say the CIA bringing drugs in the community. Oh my
Okay?
God.
And that's a fact.
Y'all remember the scene out of The Godfather when they, I think all the 5 families were sitting there in the conference room. They said, take the drugs and put it in the black community.
That's right.
They're animals anyway.
Yeah.
Chuck Downey on Channel 7 and these investigators ain't investigate that.
Well, it might be some stuff. It might be some stuff in Chuck Gowdy's closet. He might wear a green leather miniskirt and some fishnet stockings. So I don't know.
And I know somebody from mainstream looking at this, but y'all a bunch of hypocrites. Go ahead, brother.
As I said, we need to talk about these topics openly. We need to expose the media when they don't.
Right.
And one of the things that hurt my heart right now is that as I watch the TV stations during the course of the week,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Damn, I better write that down.
I very seldom hear them say anything about Black Lives Matter.
You don't hear it no more.
I don't hear no press releases about Black Lives Matter. It almost makes my heart want to cry because I want to tell myself, maybe it's a good thing Dr. King is dead. Because if Dr. King was alive right now, they would ignore him. He wouldn't get no airtime. 2579 wouldn't have any time for Dr. King. Oh, he's doing what? He got a Poor People's Campaign where? Well, we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a good thing that Dr. King is not here because the major news media would ignore him on a regular basis. They don't talk about Black Lives Matter the way they should.
Yes, sir. You know what? We got a telephone caller. Go ahead, telephone. Go ahead, speak. Come on, speak. Come on now. Now, when I got to beg him to speak, ready? Here we go. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, yes.
Okay, I want to ask a question to the professor with the glasses.
Okay.
Deuteronomy 28:15. Do you think we're going through those curses? And can y'all comment on Jeff Ford and the L. Rookins? I believe that
Let him out.
has something to do with the drugs.
No. Okay, brother, thank you for watching the Underground Railroad. Let them get to work because we running short on time. Okay.
What was his question?
About the L. Rookins.
And he's talking about, he quoted scripture Deuteronomy.
Deuteronomy, yeah.
Well, listen, I'm familiar with that scripture in Deuteronomy, but you have to remember that the whole country is being plagued. It's not some specific. We on the bottom, we just catch hell all the time. But the whole country is totally corrupt. The banking system, the financial system, the whole damn thing is corrupt. And people are just waking up to the problems that they're having is not probably them, it's probably the system that is just totally corrupt. Now, as far as what he was saying about Jeff Ford, what is that about Jeff Ford?
About the drugs.
Basically,
It was he responsible for the drugs that's in the community.
Well, from my understanding, now I could be wrong, I must tell you what I heard on the street. This is some years ago. Jeff didn't want a lot of crack and heroin coming in here.
Man, Larry Hoover.
Initially, I said initially. And the pot and that stuff would go on, but they didn't want any hard drugs, but eventually that broke down because of what?
Money.
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 Yeah, y'all want to comment, and then we gonna get to the call. You want to comment?
Well, I mean, the drug just infiltrated the community.
That's
so
right.
I mean, money again. When they saw how much money was being made, they said, "We're gonna break our subject and our code." That's right. So,
The power of the green.
That power of the green. That's
man,
it.
Power of the green.
power of the green.
But I got to ask y'all something. Probably, I want y'all to know I'm homophobic anyway. I want y'all to know that. And do you think it's right that they teach about LGBT in school, and they don't get permission from the parents and made it mandatory, but damn it, you need a permission slip to send them to the zoo? I want you to, what do you think about that?
Pritzker signed into law that in a public school, before an 8th grader can graduate, they need to know the contributions of homosexuals in the city and in the United States. It used to be you had to
Chicago.
You had to know the what was that the Constitution before
Right.
you graduate.
Exactly.
Eighth grade.
You had to pass a test.
Right, you had to pass the test. Now is they got what lesbians and what homosexuals are doing. He passed that law, and in this gender thing, now, and it was some. I don't know, some local school or something that said, hey.
That's on Palatine.
Palatine, right. A transgender can go in a locker room and
Right,
stuff like
yeah.
that. So you put that on our children. I mean,
That's
and
right,
we have enough to deal with, let alone you're going to push that issue there,
On our children.
Was it
now.
fair?
On our babies.
Was it fair?
That's it.
And you need a permission slip to send a child to the zoo,
Yeah.
but you don't need a permission slip. Here it is for your child to learn about the LGBT. Is it fair? That's what I'm asking.
Well, when they try to push the narrative on you about,
Right.
so,
It's
pushing it
mandatory.
on children,
That's
like
it.
that, I have a problem.
The key word is children.
I have a problem
That's
with
right. We
that.
all have a problem with
Yeah,
that. Now, if you want to do it as an adult,
If
that's
you want
all-
to do that, if you want to suck another man's thing, go ahead on.
That's
But
your
don't
problem.
do that.
Okay, and then we go. Then they can call it. Go ahead, call and beat the drums. Go ahead. Then we gonna come to
Hey,
Dr.
to the brother
How you doing?
in the yellow shirt. Did you vote for Pritzker or did you vote for Rowell?
Again, like I said.
You don't know about what you talking about.
No, what this,
You gotta get a new dance, man.
Okay, listen to what I'm saying.
It's not about being what the white folks doing.
I got
It's
you.
about what black folks are doing.
Okay, but listen.
Okay, yeah,
We got to come together, brother.
I understand. I understand.
Stop going
Gotcha.
downtown and buying this stuff from the white folks.
I got.
Go ahead.
Wait a minute. Listen.
Yo.
Listen. You got the right one. You got the right one, brother. I'm all for black. I'm in the black department. That's why I thrive at. What I'm saying to you, those who were standing behind Pritzker and others that were standing behind Ronner, cheerleading. One thing I don't do. The last time I know, and I know black people, I got talent, got rhythm. But one thing I don't do, I don't buck dance at all. Look, hey, turn into go to YouTube and look at Minister Ben Willis. Check me out.
Okay, I want to ask you, Dr. Lee Ward. Now, I want to ask you, Dr. Lee Ward, is it wrong to teach about the LGBT movement? And you don't need the parents' permission, damn it, but you need a permission slip to send them to the zoo.
Yeah, it's wrong, but see, it goes beyond that. See, as far as sex is concerned and sex education, that should be left to the parents. Because when you start having the state dealing with that, it's on slippery ground. Mm-hmm. If you want the state to tell, or the state to start dictating in other words, they said, listen, you have no more parent control over your child. Listen, we gonna teach them the sex. We gonna tell them what gender they are, and et cetera. I said, wait a minute, we back in the 1984.
Yeah.
You got the mayor of Chicago sitting up after the election.
Well, you know how that is.
Kissing her wife on television. Kissing her wife in the mouth on television.
Well, you can't do nothing about that. Those are two adults.
What type of example does that set? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Grady. Damn.
We have to work hard.
I give up. Damn.
We have to work hard at the simple realization that sex should be private.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
what I'm
That's
saying.
right.
Sex should be private. What you do behind the closed doors is your business.
Exactly.
Okay.
But your mayor,
Wait a minute now. I'm not judging the mayor.
Right.
Especially if you are not dealing
we're just
with
judging about what you just said now.
a minor. Well, I want to put this out there now. As long as you're not dealing with a minor behind closed doors.
Right.
Okay? It's a private affair. Now, whether or not if this should be taught in public schools, I have a dilemma with that, primarily because I don't know if I want heterosexual lovemaking to be taught in public schools either.
No.
Okay.
I really I don't know if I want to see that. I really don't. But
you need-
as
but
you
you
said, it's a matter for the parents.
But let me get it. You need a permission slip to take my kid to the zoo. Don't make those. But
you
you
absolutely
know
right.
what, man? We coming down. And you know what? We've been having fun on the Underground Railroad and speaking reality. But I'm going to give them the opportunity to say something that they might have wanted to say. I know we got 10 minutes, but I'm going to give them the minutes now.
Well, thank you for permitting me to lead it off. Hopefully I can do it within 2 minutes. But
Okay.
for those that live in the 34th Ward, for those that's on the south side of Chicago, if you're looking for a job, 2 things have taken place this week. One, West Pullman School has been turned into a veterans home, 119th and Parnell. Wow. Who is the alderman of the 34th Ward?
In Chicago.
Kerry Austin, okay? A veterans home supposed to house 100 veterans in 1-bedroom apartments, 119th and Parnell, okay? Who's the alderman of the 34th Ward? Kerry Austin. Starting in January, Blue Cross and Blue Shield is moving a facility into the old Target building at 119th Street. They are renovating the whole Target store
Beautiful.
to accommodate Blue Cross and Blue Shield. It's going to be a call center. It's going to be a training center. They're going to take some applications in January.
Why the hell they wait so long?
I don't know. I don't know. Well, let me put it like this.
Listen, the damn neighborhood look like somebody dropped a bomb on the south
does.
or west side, and you gonna tell me they don't wait a long?
I totally agree, but it's a starting point. That's the second program because they had one at 115th Street.
Correct.
All right, and they had to back out of it. But contact the alderman's office.
Your show comes on.
My show comes on a not a scheduled basis. You can call KNTV. You can give me a call, 312-307-4396, Grady's Notebook. I look for positive things in our community, and there are some great positive things in our community that I want to shine the light on.
And I want your audience. Go ahead, brother.
My name is Dr. Lee Warren, and we have a show from 8:30 to 9:30 on every Thursday, and it's reshown Thursday mornings from 10:30 to 11:30. You can contact us at 509-8124. We have a website. But what we're looking at is that what people have to recognize is that the confusion and stuff that's broken down in this country, a lot of the stuff is done by the media and these multi-corporations that have shaped and formed us and molded us. And people are going to have to get back to doing things local in their own community, because what these people are doing, all the major corporations is looking for is cheap labor. They move from China, they move from slave labor to get these products. Well, I got an Apple phone. Where the hell the damn Chinese? What the hell going on? I didn't say the damn Chinese. The people live like slaves.
Right. Yeah.
My drawers that I got on are made somewhere. The people, how much you get paid? Oh, we get paid about $1 a day. Hell, you know how much I'm paying for that stuff here?
Right.
Okay.
So the people have not recognized what the hell is going on and try to get returned to some type of balance. The system that we live in currently in is Mystery Babylon, as Revelation says, and they're there to oppress everybody.
What time play them come on? 'Cause
Every Thursday from 8:30 to 9:30 on Channel 36.
y'all meet Sundays at.
We meet Sundays over at the Lutheran School of Theology. Call us at 773-509-8124 to get the time.
Okay, Brother Cliff, first I want to thank you for inviting me on the show. It was a pleasure to be on the stage with Brother Grady and Dr. Lee.
I want your audience too.
Okay.
And your audience.
And Dr. Lee Warren. It was a pleasure being up here And we should have this more often, like Grady said, that people need to know more about that because it's uncut, and that's the way it is. Again, my name is Minister Ben Willis. I have a TV show on In the Mind of Minister Ben Willis. You can check out, go on YouTube. My shows and my lectures are on there. And if you want to reach me, you can reach me at area code 872-731-9681.
Okay, I'm going to thank all of both these powerhouses, but damn, I get to talk and get the last minute, see?
Well, you know what? Before you start, Bradley, we again want to thank you.
Yes, sir.
Because it's because of your wisdom and your guidance that brought us to this point.
Right.
To take the position that these people need to see a dialogue like this.
Yes, sir.
And you have taken on the responsibility. So I applaud you, sir. I
I'm going to turn
salute
around
you.
and say, y'all don't like it, all praises due to Allah. I don't care whether you like it or you don't, because you ain't going to do nothing for me anyway.
That's right.
Laugh at me and say I'm a stumbling fool. So
Right.
I'm at the age in the life, you know what, it don't make no difference what nobody think, because you know what, they ain't going to do a thing for me. Allah, God, and you say Jesus, supplies my needs. So you can laugh, you can say I need to change. All the people that put me down and tried to destroy you, thank you. Because you know what, you helped to make me stronger. All the people that laughed, I'm getting even now. All the people that laughed and said I was a fool, I ain't nothing, thank you. Because you helped to form and shape me and making me into a stronger black man. I said black man. So watch the Underground Railroad. Next month we will do a show with women. Okay. And what we're going to do is talk about women that are missing in the community. Body parts are coming up. Organs are missing. Their cannibalism that still exists in the society, in the culture. There are women that are coming up missing, and they're not coming up missing living next to Lori Lightfoot, who was the mayor of Chicago, or Rahm Emanuel, or President Trump, or President Obama. They're not selling drugs, and women are not missing on their blocks. And they're a bunch of hypocrites. And they pray and raid themselves in front of the people like they really give a damn. They don't give a damn. They give you crumbs during re-election time. Give you chicken wings, barbecue to go out and do elections for, but a lot of y'all are fools. You know, I don't call it politics, I call it politics. In the words of Dr. Khalid Muhammad of the Nation of Islam, to you people out here at these television stations, you're a bunch of hypocrites. And you will not pull that small town stuff on me. You won't do it. You know, I know you can't hurt them, they retired. They got checks coming in for the rest of their lives. You can never hurt them again. But I said you can't hurt me because I got a lot. So even if I live in a shelter, damn it, I'm rich. You can't, because this ain't gonna make no difference anyway. So look at the Underground Railroad every Saturday night at 10:30. Those that like it, share this video. Those that don't, you had the opportunity to turn the channel. If you thought we was ignorant, you thought we was fools, whatever. Damn, I get the opportunity to say this on live television, damn. You know, and Sean Hannity and Channel 7 and Fox Television and CNN, y'all a bunch of hypocrites that are controlled by multi-million-dollar corporations. You wish you could say the things that we could say, but you slaves. I know it and you know it. Assalamu alaikum.